Bryant Street Publishing presents Plotted for Murder by Acf Bookens. Read for you by Sarah Pesek. Chapter 1. When Mart dismissed my idea of covering all Booked Up's Harvest Festival float with entirely pumpkin-themed book covers, I knew she was probably right. But it wasn't until I realized that I'd need to scan and then print approximately 80 bazillion covers and then pay to have them blown up to a size that people could actually see from the side of the road that I gave in. As much as I wanted to both introduce people to great titles like How Many Seeds in a Pumpkin and Pumpkin It Up, my favorite cookbook of the season, I wasn't up for that much investment in time or money. Besides, Mart's idea was much better. Kate, our artist friend, was making a huge pumpkin for the center of the float, and everyone had their costumes all set. The only thing left was to convince Taco that the treats would come to him if he just sat on that doghouse by the typewriter. The problem was, Taco wasn't much interested in being Snoopy. Still, I knew we'd make our great pumpkin float work, especially since my boyfriend, Daniel, had agreed to be Charlie Brown, bald cap and all. Mart was going to be Lucy, of course. She had both the attitude and the black hair, and I knew my best friend could be as disdainful as the part required. I was going to be Peppermint Patty, despite Mart's protests that I should be Lucy since clearly Daniel fawned over me like the Charlie Brown did over the little red-haired girl. But I had been Peppermint Patty's biggest fan since my 7th birthday, when I realized she was the smartest and the most laid back of all the peanuts. Plus, I sort of already had the hair for it. This was going to be the first year for our bookstore to have a float in the parade, and I was determined it would win the competition, which was judged by the Chamber of Commerce. The only physical prize was a ridiculous blue bow, but the bragging rights had, I'd witnessed last year, carried the winner through the very quiet days on St. Marin's Main Street in winter. I wanted those bragging rights, and the ribbon would look great in the shop's front window. But I knew we had stiff competition. Our friend Elle Heron, who ran the local farm stand and a cut flower business, had taken the title for the past 2 years with her Rose Parade-inspired
Sample complete. Ready to continue?